are meddling, torn, plucking feathers, I will not say them nay.
I should think that some of you could forget your Iowa stubbornness long enough to remember what the town was like before Hailtail came. Do you? Well, do you? And then after you came, suddenly there were things to do and things to be proud of, people to go out of their way for. Certainly some of you can be grateful for what this man has brought to us. And I should think you want to admit it.
Don't waste your time, Mrs. Brew. If there's a person in this house who doesn't want this mad tartan feather, let him, by gosh, step forward. You Lily, step back. And what about all the money and promises of a band and our children? Where's the band? Where's the band?
Go.
Here we are. Oh, no, I couldn't. Now we're down, kids. Think. That's my party! That's my party! That's Eddie! That's Eddie! That's Eddie's clarinet! Everybody have props back on. No props go in Antarctica. Square captain, you guys have these back over in Antarctica? Everything off to the
That's cool.
Thank you.
It's got a lot of little beads on it.
Hey, you guys want to hear the
Hershey's
time?
for $5.99. Said Hershey's for $5.99.
1:28 minutes. Not bad. Yesterday it was a lot more. We had 15 extra minutes yesterday. You guys cut it down today. And that was due to really being more focused, being ready. I know you guys were reading back there. It was still noisy back there. And when you're going off stage, there's a lot of this. You can't walk like that when people are still saying their lines. You guys have to, when your line is over and you're exiting, you're tiptoeing really nice to go get behind the curtain.
Oh, that's what really nice.
Right. Raise your hand if you got thirsty in the middle of the play today.
Oh my God.
Now, what would happen if we had 22 kids go over to the water fountain back and forth?
That would be
Yeah, that's a good idea. So does anybody have a suggestion for what we could do if we get thirsty in the middle of the play? Eiley?
Well, like bring water bottles.
Bring water bottles tomorrow.
Water bottles.
Nod your head if you have a water bottle at home. Could you bring it tomorrow and have it filled up at lunchtime so it's ready to go over here? Great idea. Anything else that we need to remember to streamline this for tomorrow? Kelly?
There were like a lot of people sitting outside the blue curtain.
Yeah, some people were sitting and spread way out over here. I don't mind if you're on the carpet, but I don't want you trickling into this area here. That's going to be distracting to the audience. We'll have the tables out of here tomorrow, so there'll be more room for people, but it's going to be too confusing to have you guys trickling in. Kelly?
And again, people should try to follow along to see if they're coming in, because like I noticed it more today. There were just people standing there waiting for people to come out.
Right. Lalita?
Okay, when are me and Isla gonna tell them who they're gonna bat with? Yeah, I remember.
Let's do that tomorrow morning, so we don't have anything on the schedule for tomorrow morning. Koa?
The reason why there are some people like by the door over there is because there's so many people just jammed in the library. There was nowhere to sit or move.
So we've practiced sitting over there before, and there was room for everybody. Some people are lying down and lying on their side, and it's all spread out. It's time to just kind of sit quietly until you're ready to come back on. And there's not more than 10 minutes that goes by where you're just sitting like that. If you need to switch positions and kind of move your, that's okay. But you need to be back there and quiet and somewhere in that space, but not anywhere on the, and going out the door. Sarah?